Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to make a quick video, little word of encouragement for people out there. There are literally millions upon millions, if not billions, of people who are hurting. And, everybody hurts, everybody goes through their ups and downs in life. But I thought of an analogy, because I always tell people, just have faith in knowing that things are going to work out. And then, of course, there are people who don't have the same faith with regard specifically to what I subscribe to, in faith in the creator, for example. Um, but the way I like to look at faith is, because we've all had it in some way, shape, or form in our lives. But I remember when I was young, and you know how kids are, right? I wanted something so bad. I would be walking down New York City, Delancey Street, Orchard Street, with my father. And my father, always worked and, always made money. And he paid his bills and he did what he was obligated to do as a father or family man. So I would ask for something, and then he would say, "Hey, Pop, I don't have the money right now because obviously he has to pay X, Y, Z. But when I have, I'll get it for you." And of course, in the beginning, the very, very beginning, I would be like, "Okay, all right, Dad." And guess what? We will be in Delancey some random day, and he's got the money. "Hey, Pop, let's go to the store." Boom, and he'll get me that thing. Just like a kid is always asking his parent, so many times, my faith was built in his word. So when it got to the point where if I wanted something or needed something, and he said, "Pop, I can't do it right now, but when I have money, I get it." Boom! It was no big deal. I didn't even think about it because his word is his bond, and that's what faith is. I know it's hard for people to have faith in other people, or to have faith in God providing for you, or if you don't believe in God, the universe, or if you don't even believe in the universe. But the law of reciprocity, reaping what you sow, karma, if you will. And that's the way I see my faith with my creator. Just like I did in physical sense with my father. It's like I knew that if I asked for something, okay, I probably wasn't going to get it today. I probably wasn't going to get it this week, or even this month for that matter. But I never even thought twice about it because I knew I was going to get it. And so sometimes it just ended up being even better. Not sometimes, I would say all the time, it would ended up just being even better, because we would be going to the store for getting, some hot dog or something. And then all of a sudden we turned the corner, and now instead of, one Adidas suit, I got like three Adidas suit, and it was like, wow, it was more than I even imagined. It was in a timing that I didn't even imagine that it would happen. And it was just blows your mind as a kid. And so that's the type of faith that I'm talking about. If you're going to put your faith in somebody, don't don't be so disheartened and lose your faith so quickly. And I say that with a grain of salt. Of course there are people who have promised things and they never ever delivered. So obviously it's going to be hard to have faith in someone who's never delivered. But if you know that you're putting your faith in someone, or let's just say a circumstance that has always delivered, just not on your time and not the way you expected it, but has always delivered, then you got to have that type of faith. And that type of faith, if you just shun it, or if you just push it aside, um almost as if like, okay, well, whatever, that happened a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, if you just throw those type of events out the window, you won't have a strong bond. They're like fibers, they're like cables in an elevator. They got to be intertwined, solid. And that's how faith has to be built. It has to be built one strand at a time. And the initial time you have faith is when you believe in something so much that it's going to happen, that eventually it does happen. Again, sometimes in even better ways than you imagine. And I know we're in trying times and people are hurting, but I would say really have faith. I would say specifically have faith in God. Know that you are taken care of. Know that the thing that you're wishing for, that you're looking for, that you're praying for, that you're hoping for, the thing that you know. Now, let me just also just say, something as frivolous as me wanting, Adidas tracksuits, bicycle, sneakers, and all that other stuff. That stuff as a kid you just want for yourself. But if you know you're praying for something greater than just you, I can guarantee you it will come to fruition. Again, that's why I wrote my book, Manifesting. That book is pretty spot on, and has definitely served its purpose, everything that's written inside in my life. But as far as when things come, that timing is really, not up to you. Now, if you're one of those people who people rely on and then they just lose faith in you, well, that's not your fault. That's them. They're losing faith because they don't see it. They don't understand it. And although you've been there for them over and over and over and over and over before, some people just need more repetition to strengthen their faith. But if anything, I think what happens is everything gets removed from them in order to strengthen their faith because of their little faith. And so I want you to really take note of your life and understand that at the end of the day, things have to happen and fall in place in order for you to truly see the landscape of who's there for you and who's not there for you. So as a word of motivation, just know, have faith in God, and I guarantee you that the time will come where you are going to just be completely thrown off guard, and be grateful that you didn't lose faith, because what you're expecting will happen. And hopefully today, sooner than later is best. All right, guys? So I hope this word encouraged you. Peace.